Let's start with the climate. As you know, on this program, I regularly call out climate alarmism, the constant hysteria where records are claimed and the word unprecedented is trotted out incessantly, but usually a quick check of the records proves the word has been misused, the public has been misled, and the weather events we're experiencing have all been experienced before, way back when global warming wasn't even a thing. And so it was last week when I expressed my scepticism about all the claims related to the heat waves in the Northern Hemisphere summer and shrill references to the hottest day in 100,000 years, for crying out loud. But over at the ABC, of course, they treat climate hysteria as a religion and they see sceptics as heretics. And on Media Watch this week, they admonished me again. But this time they at least tried to mount an argument. They tried to come up with a fact or two, only it served to prove my very point. Have a look.
On Sky News, the Australian's Chris Kenny was scathing.
It turns out a climate change mob in the US has declared that Monday was the hottest day for the planet in all of history. Now, you can get alarmed about this stuff if you like, and that's certainly what our own Climate Council want you to do. Take a look at this hysterical take on Twitter. They really do want to scare us, don't they? Me, I'd be very sceptical about the methods employed here. How long have they been deploying them?
Well, Chris, the Climate Institute at the University of Maine has been doing it for a decade. But it's crunched the data for much longer than that, as the Washington Post reported.
Tuesday's global average temperature was calculated by a model that uses data from weather stations, ships, ocean buoys and satellites. This modelling system has been used to estimate daily average temperatures starting in 1979.
And if you look at the chart, you can see the curve is rising. The middle dotted line shows temperatures from 1979 to 2000. The solid top line, rising above the others, is 2023.
Ah, look at the squiggly line, hey? That's intellectual integrity Paul Barry style. A decade-long process using data collected by various means over 4 decades, and he uses that to buttress claims we've just experienced the hottest day on the planet over the past 100,000 years. Maybe it was the hottest day since 1979. The ABC really needs to do better, doesn't it? Although, to be fair, that wasn't even the dumbest point in that program, let alone the dumbest point on the ABC in the last 100,000 years.